Hi, my name is Lynne Falconer. I am a director of Heal Physiotherapy in Dundee, Scotland, along with my business partner and best friend, Sally Kiddie. I'm going to share with you just a little bit about the roller coaster of life and emotions that life has put us through over the last month. Sally phoned me one Monday night and we spoke about the future and what was about to happen, and I have to say that the last 16 years worth of blood, sweat and tears hit me like a ton of bricks. Just a little bit background about Heal. We started in 2004 where we rented space out of a GP practice in Dundee. In 2008 we moved into bigger premises, and then in 2018 we bought over premises and poured our hearts, souls and lots of money into renovating a building that wasn't fit for purpose. But now we are proud owners of a large clinic. We've got 9, could be 10 treatment rooms. We've got a small gym and a larger Pilates studio. We have a network of specialities working from our premises. We have a podiatrist, psychologist, private GP. We've got sports therapists, sports massage therapists, and we have consultants who are working through a BMI outreach clinic that we are proud to host out of Heal Physiotherapy. And that became round as a result of us gaining Healthcare Improvement Scotland independent clinic status after a lot of hard work. We have a clinic in St Andrews within the university gym. We have an employed team of 14 physios and admin staff and support many other self-employed clinicians. So we've heavily invested over the last 2 years in our business, and as a result our cash reserves are low. So we immediately looked to reduce our outgoings. I picked up the phone and called our local council rates department. In fact, I was the first business to reach out to them, and we have kept regular communication with them so that we knew what to do and when to do it. We have a great relationship with our bank manager, and we equally called her. We have put in place plans to reduce our mortgage and loan repayments. We spoke to every organisation basically that we have financial commitments to, and have managed to reduce as many of our outgoings as we possibly could. This was all done before we heard about the announcement that we were officially going into full lockdown as well. The other thing we did was that we contacted our MPs, our MSPs, Chamber of Commerce, Physio First, CSP, in writing, on social media, by telephone, basically shouting out to be helped and by our local government and by our elected governments. We wrote to many newspapers, radio stations, and as a result we got a small article in our local paper. But perhaps one of the most important things that we did was that we called an emergency team meeting, and we tearfully explained the risks to us, to our business and to our employees, and we've continued to have regular meetings with our team, being as honest as we can about our situation. While we're still all working together with an ever-depleting number of clients walking through our doors, we managed probably about 6 months worth of work in about 2 weeks, setting up and adopting new systems, writing new policies and procedures to allow us to move to virtual consultations and to be able to host our online Pilates classes. All the time we're still trying to look after our clients' best interests, keep them informed and them safe. And then the doors closed, and that was sad and emotional, especially seeing the clinic we worked so hard for seem so lifeless. So now all our staff are furloughed, except Sally and I, and one of our amazing physios, Jane. We reached out to other physio clinic owners in Scotland who we've got good relationships with, and we've set up a little support group where we can share our problems and our worries and support each other. We've joined the MSKPN and already realised that we've joined a partnership of people living with the same worries that we are, and actually feeling quite hopeful and positive that maybe we can influence change. So we're looking forward to working with them a little bit more. This week we've definitely seen a handful of more private clients getting in touch, looking for appointments, after hurting themselves, gardening, or being over enthusiastic about their new exercise regimes. Be under no illusion though, it's still only between 5 and 10% of our normal client base walking through the door. The furlough scheme is an absolute lifesaver, although we wish that it would allow for part furlough. We've been successful in receiving a business grant, without which I dread to think where we would be. I hope that qualifies us for rate relief, but we haven't had confirmation of that yet. We try to check in on our staff to make sure that they're okay. We're trying to keep our clients engaged online. We're reaching out looking for new business avenues, making new connections. We're trying to homeschool our kids, stay calm and smile. We had exciting plans and projects for this year. I just finished writing a new physio job advert. We were expanding our services. We're looking at evidence-based treatment pathways. We're preparing for our next Healthcare Improvement Scotland inspection. Will we ever get to do them? Well, I don't know. Will we open our doors and all our clients come rushing back? I don't know. How long will it take to build up our client lists again? I don't know. Will we make enough to cover our outgoings when we reopen? I don't know. I think the thing that we fear the most are the decisions that are still to come. Thanks for listening.